Remember that 30 to 35 play count Ulbrick talked about for the D-line? Well, it might not be as hard and fast as he said. What's up, everybody? This is GreenBean, and here we are to discuss something that had our feathers all kinds of ruffled last week. We heard Jeff Ulbrick say some things, and we all panicked. Remember that? It was just a couple days ago. But before we do, I want to just tell you about the great thing that you can do to help this channel and show YouTube that Jets fans stand united. Go ahead and click that little thumbs up button underneath the video. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, now is the perfect time to do so. If you'd like to receive notifications every time we go live or put up a video or anything, you can hit the bell. Once you do it, you never have to do it again, and you are in, and it is greatly appreciated. If you want exclusive private content from yours truly, you can also join the Beanbaggers. The link is in the top of the description. Go ahead, click the link, get on involved, and you'll receive all kinds of extra special stuff and private hangout sessions and classic game watch parties and all kinds of stuff by joining the Beanbaggers. Again, it is appreciated. So guys, we heard our defensive coordinator, Jeff Ulbrick, come out and say that we're looking at 30 to 35 plays maximum for the defensive linemen in the rotation. He said we have a lot of depth and we don't want guys to be worn down. He said it's better for their health, their overall health, for their stamina, all kinds of good reasoning. But we all heard it and said, that seems low. That seems like we're not going to be able to have our best players on the field. We're going to be seeing guys like Quinnen Williams splitting time equally with guys like Nathan Shepard and Jonathan Marshall, and that's not what we want. We love the depth, but we want to have our playmakers, our potentially great players on the field when we need them to be. Now, Salah gave a presser just earlier today, and he was asked about what Ulbrick said. They asked him, he said, hey, Ulbrick came out and said the 30 to 35 play maximum for the defensive lineman. And Salah changed the tune a little bit, which is really interesting. He came out and said it's not so much 30 to 35 plays, it's more about 70%, shooting for a 70% mark. Now, 70%, he said the average plays for a defense in a game is 60 to 65 snaps. So if you're hitting 70%, you're right about 40 snaps a game is what he said. Now, I didn't redo the math for you, so if I have somebody out there saying, that's actually 41, what? Then it is. But I'm just telling you what Salah said, and I'm not the man to fix it. So he said that we're shooting for 70%, and the reason being is that he wants to have players that are fresh, and in his words, when it comes down to crunch time, he wants guys to be able to make big plays at big times. The end of the game, right? When our defense is usually they're out there all day and they're worn down, and then at the very end of the game, they have very little issue driving down the field on our defense and they win the game. And we've seen that time and time again. What this is designed to do is to limit that. They want their best guys fresher at the end of the game when the game's on the line, and they feel strongly that if you hit that 70% mark, which actually again is more like 40 to 45 plays as opposed to 30 to 35 plays, which would make a ton more sense to guys like myself. I know a lot of other people that's kind of the range that we're shooting for. Now, another interesting thing that he said was that there's nobody keeping track. So Ulbrick came out and said it's a hard and fast rule. He made it sound like this is it, 30 to 35 plays, that's it, hard lined. And that's kind of what spooked everybody. Now, Salah said, there's nobody really keeping track of that. There's not some staff member going, hey, he's at play 28. You better get ready to get him off the field. That's not what's going on. He called it an art by the defensive line coach, which is fascinating. Look at how much they're putting on the defensive line coach to keep that rotation fresh. It's not just the packages and the defensive coordinator. The position coach is actually the one tasked with managing that, trying to get the best guys on first and second down, the best guys in for potential passing downs, depending on the scenario, but trying to manage that in such a way that maximum impact is achieved while still keeping guys fresh at the end of the game. So it's not 30 to 35 plays, it's 70%. Now, one concern that I have with this is, why is Ulbrick saying that then? Why, like either Ulbrick, is maybe not on the same page as Salah. Maybe they went back and reviewed what they said and said, actually, this does sound asinine. I don't know. Either way, I'm not making too big of a deal about it. It is relieving to hear that it's not as hard-lined as we were led to believe. At the same time, I'm wondering what that is. My eyes are open. I'm taking a little peek. I'm going to keep my eyes open for this one and see exactly how this progresses. But let me know what you think. Are you feeling a little bit better that it's not 30 to 35 plays and is actually 70%, somewhere around 40 and change? Does that make you feel better? Let me know in the comments. I want to hear what you think. Let's see how this progresses going into minicamp, and we'll go from there. Guys, have a great rest of the day, and as always, go Jets!